Hey folks, welcome back to Tailgate Talks with Murph. Today we're not talking about a knife. This is going to be the first non-knife. Try to get the dog away. She's still on my stick, my ex again. So today we're going to do our first non-knife, I guess, kind of quick gear review, overview, however you want to call it. It's not so much a review. I've only had this thing for about 3 weeks. But it's kind of based on something I've known and loved for years and I've used for years. And it's kind of an improved design of that. And I've been using the hell out of it for the last 3 weeks, so I can kind of speak to it like I've had it for years. So I feel kind of safe saying it is kind of a review, but I'll do a further review later as I get more time with it. I'm trying to keep the dog still from stealing my stick. Go! There's sticks galore! Alright, so today I will talk about the Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack. This is the standard size that they use. This is not the larger size that he uses. This is also the berry compliant 100% made in the United States version. The other version is made in Colombia, South America, and I don't have that one because I wanted the made in the USA one, because this one is as similar to the one that I currently have and use made by Eagle Industries as I could get. And I spoke to Tom on the phone about this, and I have a warm and fuzzy about it, and I've been using it probably 2 to 3 times at least a week ever since I've got it for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Okay. So, for those that don't know, the Becker Patrol Pack, Ethan Becker of Becker Knife and Tool, had a lot of friends, Special Forces guys and Marine guys and, Marines, I guess I should say, Vietnam. And they basically told him, and there's videos on this, so I'm not going to go too deep in the woods with it, but they basically said, hey, if you want to improve something, quit screwing around with knives and make us a better backpack. This Alice pack sucks. And this is the original Alice pack that guys were using in the 70s, 80s, maybe even the 60s. I really don't know. I've been using one for years. It's not my go-to, but it is a tried and true, somewhat comfortable-ish pack. And it's a frame, and you can use the frame on the current Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack. So what Ethan did was made a lot of improvements to that tried and true Alice pack, and I won't go too far over all these, but he made external pockets. They already had 3 external pockets, but he made them more, I guess, specifically based for different things. Obviously water bottle pockets, which everybody knows I'm a fan of. Rifle magazines. These will hold 2 to 3 30-round magazines. You open it up, it's got pockets on the inside so that when you're digging around in the dark, it's easier to find things down in there in the cavity of it without having to dig too much. You can kind of know, hey, med kit's here, whatever item I need is here for the dark. This one's a medium size as well, and it's got the old Alice type attachments on it. I just put an old Machax in there just for show. I usually carry my large knives on me. It's got the drag handle, the grab handle, which is cool. I do like it. It's also got Cordura on the back, or Cordura, I guess I should say. Padded straps, it's got the quick release, all those kind of things. It's got a pass-through port for a hydration bladder, right? So this isn't a review of the Eagle Becker Patrol Pack, just to show some of the improvements that were made. Then Blackhawk came around and got a crazy idea. They were going to make a copy of it. So they made their version of it, which was given to me by a great friend of mine down in Kentucky. Pretty much the same exact design as the Eagle, not much different here. It's copied. It's got some aluminum stays. This one's actually got a frame sheet. That one's got aluminum stays in it to keep it more rigid and to provide some support. It's got the storm collar and all those kind of things inside. Really just a phenomenal pack still, even though it's, made in Vietnam, Blackhawk. Nothing wrong with it. Had a detachable hip belt, just like the other one. All those lead up to the Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack. Alright, so you're going to notice some things on this pack that the original Becker Patrol Pack, or the Alice pack, didn't have, that I'll kind of go over. Got this really awesome overhead pocket. It zips not all the way down, so you can't really dump your stuff out. It's pretty spacious. I mean, I've got a first aid kit, a tourniquet up there. It's got plenty of room. I'll go ahead and tell you that, at least on mine, the berry compliant version, it's got double zippers. It's got laser cut drain holes in every pocket. So you're not going to be able to see those probably with the camera, but they're They're laser cut in there. The old one had like grommets. They were the metal grommets that could rust out or whatever. These are solid. It's got the mag pockets up here still that hold all kind of great things. Everything's got the cinch on it, but they're just 550 cord with toggle kind of cinches, right? They're not the elastic kind of, you know, whatever you call it, the elastic shot cord type thing. Very sturdy grab handle, and I'll actually tell you that it's got one on each side, so you can grab your pack, as we were prone to do in the infantry. Grab your pack, throw it up on a vehicle, throw it down from a vehicle, whatever you had to do with it. Hell, you could even, if you were inclined, because I know with the GoRuck community this is a big thing, you could do presses with this thing. I mean, this thing's it's not really designed for GoRuck events, but you can do a GoRuck event with it. So anyway, got the really cool cinch straps here. It's got an internal pocket here, pretty spacious. I think I've got a signal panel in there. Pass through, obviously, for your hydration tube. It's got the storm collar here, also 550 cord closure. Goes up spacious enough, and this thing's got plenty of room where you can go overload a little bit if you need to. If you're trying to pack some gear in there, as you do, you pack too much, you can kind of go a little higher than you need to. These straps have plenty of room in them to where you can actually run them all the way out. You can secure more gear here in the middle. I mean, man, you could fit more gear in this pack than you could probably carry. I know I've had at least 50 something pounds in it, just with a steel plate. Not that it was designed for that, and I told Tom that. I took full responsibility. I put a steel plate in it. I know it's not designed that way, but that's what I did just to start out. And I put, I think I had 55 pounds in it the first time I took it out, and then I've kind of had about 35 to 40 in it since. Plenty of pockets. Got a really cool, I don't know if you can see that or not, the leather logo patch in there. Man, I like that. It's actually sewn in. It's not pressed. Now it's got PALS webbing, right? We've upgraded. So not the Alice type stuff that, you know, we were used to seeing here, but the PALS webbing here. And it's all over the pack. Every pouch and pack or pocket on here has a pass-through that completely goes all the way through behind the pocket. So you can stuff your radio antennas, skis, I guess, would maybe fit in there. I don't know. You know, whatever. Sticks for your dog, because my idiot likes to chase sticks. You can fit those through there. You can fit machetes through there. You can all kind of crazy. Actually, I know you can fit machetes through there because I think my friend Joe Flowers does that. So, it's on the size of these damn pockets. There's daisy chains all over these things. Cinch straps, so if you're not carrying enough gear, you can cinch these things down good and tight. Every pocket has kind of a cinch strap to, you know, tighten it down so your gear's not sloshing and moving if you don't have it full. You can tighten it down. To me, that's not a huge selling point. I tend to remove those things, but I left them on until we did this video. I'll probably take them off and keep them in a Ziploc baggie in case I ever want to put them back on. So these all have storm collars on them as well. So if you don't fill them up all the way, you know, you can kind of secure your gear a little bit more with this 550 cord, stuff it down in there. Now if you tip upside down or your pack dumps or something, you're not losing all your gear with it. Like I said, then you can tighten this strap down here and actually secure the load. But like I said, behind, or in this pack, this pocket rather, I had a 48 ounce Nalgene silo. Not a whole lot of pockets fit that exact bottle. So, didn't take really any adjustment. You know, you can tighten that thing down if you want to hold it. It's not going to go anywhere. Like I said, daisy chains all over this damn pack. This feature here is not normally included. It's a net that Tom included with it, and I appreciate that. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. But it can be removed easily enough. It's got some hooks here that you can take that off with, and you're back to having access to these pockets. So it is similar to the Becker Patrol Pack, the original design, that it's got the 4 pockets across the front, 2 across here, and 1 across here now. Back in the day on the Alice or either of the other iterations of the Becker Patrol Pack. This is kind of similar. A lot of people have said it's like the hill people gear, and it is. So if you're used to that, you'll love this. If you're not, it takes a little getting used to. Didn't bother me at all. Tom even includes a little description, like a fitment guide, so you can kind of know what you're getting into when you throw this pack on. Not that there's a whole lot of learning curve to it, but you're just going to have to get used to carrying it a certain way. Plenty of D-rings. I put a Grimlock on here just because I like it to attach my hose and control my hose. Plenty of adjustment there. Comes with a sternum strap. The hip belt, or the kidney pad is removable, as is the waist strap. You can take that completely off and ditch it if you want to. It is double Velcroed, so it is Velcroed in there and then Velcroed together on. Dude, this thing it's solid. This one was made apparently for, I don't know, some spec ops group. I don't know who it was. He didn't say. I didn't ask. And he had a couple left over, and he sold them as berry compliant out the door. And I'm glad I got one, because this is exactly what I wanted. Olive drab, coyote buckles, kind of to match my older version from Eagle. Mine took very little adjustment. He doesn't say that this one will fit the, this particular one would fit the Alice frame. But I'm looking at it, and it would. You could totally run these straps in there. You could throw the frame up under here, the U-shape over it. You'd be fine. It's not going to hurt you. It's man, it's a great system. I'm digging it. I've carried this thing probably 30 to 40 miles at this point. Probably 30 to 40 miles at this point. I love it. Plenty of adjustment and different little. To me, it's one of those. You got that point of diminishing returns. You can put straps and attachment points all over a pack, but if you have too much, it just gets in the way. It's a strap fest. You don't want to use it, right? That's kind of how I am with some of the strapping on here, the cinch straps and the compression straps. I'm that way with those. I'm probably going to remove some of them, even though it's an excellent idea. It's just not for me, and he's not tailor making these packs for each individual. He's making them for a group, and then you can adjust your gear as you do in the military, as you do in the civilian world. You make it work for you. So I like that he includes all that so that you can take it off if you want to, rather than having to ask for it later. I'm sure the versions that are made in Colombia are just as well made, if not better, but I have no complaints about this one. I'm in love with this pack. I don't know if we really should go down inside the pack or not. It'd be kind of hard to do. But I just threw some things in here just to kind of fill it up, just so you had a visual of what it looks like filled. We could probably, I don't think we can really go over the internal, but it also has the same kind of idea the old Becker Patrol Pack does. It's got pockets reinforced at the top, everywhere on the inside. It's tan inside versus coyote, or versus green on the interior, so it's green and tan, so it does stand out a little bit. So if you're trying to find stuff when it's getting dark, you'll be okay. In the total dark, you'll have to go by feel, just like the old one. Man, I can't say enough good things about this pack. I'm in love with it. That's kind of just a quick overview of that pack, and we can go over the specs here shortly. This is the Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack. This one is made 100% in the United States. It is berry compliant. It's made of 500D Cordura. It has an ITW Nexus NIR compliant hardware. This one is Camo Green 483 is the color code on it. It's right at about 42 liters. It weighs about 6.5 pounds. Designed by outdoor icon and knife making legend Ethan Becker. Made in the United States by Bongo Gear. You can carry up to 55 pounds in this pack, no issues. I've carried it plenty of off-trail use, plenty of on gravel road use, did a lot of rucking with it. Everything's intuitive, where you want to put your gear, how you want to access your gear. Everything you want in this pack is there, and nothing you don't. There it is, folks. The Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack, new and improved. Got the blessing from the man himself, Ethan Becker. Tell Tom I sent you. Not that he really knows me, but maybe he'll be like, oh, cool, somebody out there's watching. I mean, I don't know. It's thing stole my heart for sure. It's awesome. I'm glad somebody took that design and kind of modernized it, I guess I should say. Before I forget, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be doing an upcoming Q&A probably in the next video. So I'm going to do like my top 5. If it's really good, maybe an extra one or two. Questions that I'll be answering could be anything. Hey, what the hell is your EDC? Hey, why the hell are you even doing this? Why the hell are you still talking? Nobody's watching. I don't know. Whatever you got, just throw it on there. I'll throw it in my Instagram story. I'll throw one of those questions up after this post. You can also question down below. Man, just wherever you think of asking, just ask away and let me know that you've asked, so that I look for your question. I know you're asking. All right, that was not planned. She's always vocal. So anyway, come check it out. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for those questions. That's the next video we'll do. We'll do kind of a Q&A. Shush. So, thanks for watching, folks.